Hello everyone and welcome to my Y and our American Tea Show official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Tuesday, October 15 show Sharon Newman will be feeling good about things since she's lead Chance Chancellor down the wrong road. Sharon will rely on Chance arresting Daniel Romalotti Jr. shortly to at last put this entire Heather Stevens nightmare behind her. Although Cameron Kirsten may encourage Sharon to hold off on her pursuit of Nick Newman, she won't be able to leave her ex alone. Since Sharon had a good time at dinner with Nick the previous night, she'll want to follow up on that. It looks like Sharon will prepare a picnic lunch and surprise Nick with a romantic ambush in the park. Over the conflicting signals he is receiving from Sharon, Nick will ultimately be perplexed. Sharon might object if Nick tries to remind her that they are merely friends, saying there is nothing wrong with a nice dinner between former flames. Of course, Sharon actually wants Nick back as her love interest, but she would downplay that if he calls her out. In any event, Nick will find Sharon's actions somewhat strange and could question whether he still has cause for concern regarding her. Other Young and the Restless spoilers indicate Jill Abbott will send Billy Abbott a harsh warning. Once she receives updates on all the turmoil Billy has caused, Jill will confront him and make it plain she is totally on Lily Winters. Jill will actually hand down an ultimatum, so she may threaten to fire Billy should he stray from exactly what she advises. Jill may urge on Lily's coming back to Abbott Chancellor, but Billy would counter that she is a traitor and object about her running behind his back. Phyllis Summers will also become entwined in all the business turmoil, so watch for her to handle a problem. Maybe Phyllis will make a brave step and try to assist Billy stay in control, especially since her own job could depend on it. Our Y and our forecasts point to Phyllis shaking things up somehow, so we'll fill you in on any bombshell news that might result. The Young and the Restless spoilers summary for Friday, October 11, says that Claire Newman will stop by the Abbott mansion to pick up Harrison Abbott's swimsuit for his upcoming lesson, so it'll offer her a chance to stumble into Jack Abbott. Once Jack discloses he's had another tough run-in with Kyle Abbott, he'll find out Claire has issues of her own. Claire will describe how delighted Kyle was about using a trap to give Audra Charles the boot from Glissade. Jack will confess that he feels Victor Newman is behind Glissade and using Kyle as the best way to hurt him. After Jack briefs Claire on the enmity that stretches back to before she was born, he'll play up just how vicious Victor is. Jack will worry about the sinister route that Victor is leading Kyle down as a result. Claire will acknowledge she hasn't seen this side of her grandfather, but Jack will presume that's because she's a Newman and under Victor's care now. In the end, Claire will push Jack to tell her how she can assist. At Crimson Lights, Devin Hamilton Winters will warn Lily Winters about her partnership with Victor and worry that he may genuinely want to install Nikki Newman on the Chancellor throne. Although Lily will appear like she knows what she's doing, she'll be concerned enough to pay Victor a visit afterward. Lily will probe Victor about their plan and stomp off when he refuses to openly declare she'll receive the CEO seat. Next on Friday's Y and R episode, Lily will find Nikki at the GCAC and push for the truth. Nikki will come open about being in on Victor's lie and will offer proof that she intends to run Chancellor herself. Although Nikki will be remorseful and push Lily to come be part of her team, Lily will say that she's done with both Nikki and Victor before storming away. Back at the coffee house, Devin will speak with Nate Hastings about the Victor situation before discourse turns to Nate's recent trip to see Amy Lewis. Nate will explain that Amy knew his father, Nathan Hastings Sr., and was romantically involved with him once upon a time. It turns out Amy wanted Nate to come grab some souvenirs, but Nate will argue the mood was weird, like the whole event was a cover and Amy mostly wanted to get a sense of who he was. Nate won't have any notion why Amy would do that, and would find the scenario weird. At Daniel Romalotti Jr.'s residence, Chance Chancellor will show up and offer him the news regarding Sharon Newman's visit on Heather Stevens' last night alive. Daniel will be unhappy at Sharon just now going clean about this, and will definitely doubt that Heather would have confided that maybe Heather's tale about their fight was a cover for something else. Once Chance indicates that Heather might have been having an affair, Daniel will flip out and claim it's ridiculous. Even so, Chance will want to fully examine this aspect before he throws it aside. With that in mind, Chance will hope he can examine Daniel's residence with his permission for any clues that would prove the theory. Daniel will fiercely refuse to let Chance dishonor Heather's memory by going through her possessions. After Daniel claims Chance knows the way out, he'll exit the room in a huff. The Young and the Restless spoilers claim Daniel will continue to unwittingly make matters worse for himself, so we'll give along predictions on all the mayhem due to Sharon's setup. The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that Summer Newman could soon have a solid cause to turn against Chance Chancellor. Chance and Summer now have a beautiful, supportive relationship, but things may turn sour for Summer in the near future. That's because Sharon Newman is trying to implicate Daniel Romalotti Jr. for causing Heather Stevens' demise. Daniel could get arrested if Sharon's plan works, so let's think about how that'll affect his family. Summer loves her brother and will undoubtedly flip out if Chance carts him off in handcuffs. Chance may have little choice but to follow the evidence, but it could lead him astray since Sharon fabricated material against Daniel and is handing up deceptive clues. No matter how horrible the situation looks, there's no way Summer will believe Daniel is guilty. Summer knows Daniel's heart and has experienced his pain over Heather firsthand, so she'll no sure presume he's been framed and try to tell Chance that. Despite Summer's efforts to make Chance understand that he's got it all wrong, Chance may feel that his hands are tied. Even if Chance has some nagging questions of his own, the police chief might push Chance to arrest Daniel and throw him in a jail cell. On the other hand, Chance might be really misled by Sharon's frame-up, at least for a while. We know that Chance has been asking questions about Daniel's disputes with Heather, so Sharon's only going to fuel suspicions that are already there. Chance realizes that in instances like this, a murdered woman's intimate partner generally falls under suspicion. Although Chance cares about Summer, he can't just overlook Daniel as a suspect because that's her brother. However, Summer may take it personally and become disgusted at Chance's conduct. If Summer has to witness Chance handcuffing Daniel and feels it's happening unjustly, it may be unforgivable in her eyes. Angry Summer's breakup could be brewing depending on how all this plays out. Will Summer dump Chance over Daniel's incarceration and his inability to see the obvious setup? Our why and our predictions imply this is the kind of event that might destroy Summer and Chance's romance, so keep with us for any breakup news that might be on the horizon. The Young and the Restless spoilers predict Summer may feel like Chance has betrayed her family soon enough, so stay tuned for more on all the turmoil. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Kyle Abbott may have crossed one line too many. Since Kyle took Jabbett's formula and dressed it up as Glissade's creative new product instead, he's committed corporate theft. Jack Abbott alerted Kyle to that news in the October 10 episode and cautioned his son that he could earn jail time. Harrison Abbott's mother, Tara Locke, is already behind bars, so Jack questioned if Kyle really wanted Harrison's father to land there too. Kyle acted like Jack was bluffing, but Jack seemed serious when he threatened to have Kyle arrested if he had to. If Jack scores proof of Kyle's culpability and his son continues playing with fire, he might make sure Kyle's led away in handcuffs. Of course, Jack would have to consider what that'd do to Harrison. Would Grandpa Jack truly send Kyle to prison and leave Harrison without Jack his dad? May get fed up enough with Kyle to teach him a lesson. Jack might regard this arrest as a wake-up call and a means to demonstrate Kyle exactly how disloyal Victor Newman can be. Victor has already been taking efforts to safeguard himself against a corporate thievery crisis. I and our fans will recall Victor's conversation with Michael Baldwin, since he's banking on his attorney to safeguard him. However, Victor may not feel the same way about protecting Kyle when all this explodes up. It's easy to envision Victor throwing Kyle under the bus, so Kyle may become the scapegoat for any corporate drama that occurs. Victor might terminate Kyle as part of his own innocent act and write a statement indicating he's appalled with the former CEO's behavior. We may see Victor turn on Kyle if he's no longer helpful and cast him out like Abbott rubbish. Jack probably wouldn't allow things go as far as putting Kyle in prison long-term, but he might let Kyle suffer long enough to reveal Victor's true colors. Although Jack could eventually drop the charges, he might think it's time to rattle Kyle a bit and take him down a notch. The young and the restless spoilers claim Kyle will have to pay the price sooner or later, so we'll bring you more punishment predictions and updates on any arrest news ahead. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.